Hello everyone, Sam is from creativetrading.com, making this a small video as a daily recap and new setups, right? So let's get started. Let me show you first the Bitcoin and the Bitcoin chart that I made, and I did post it on the Telegram, I believe, right? Let me see if right there, right? I have it open already. So this is the one I posted. Well, this is not the one. This is the one, right? Earlier I posted here, right? So over the weekend, yesterday I think. So this wave one, two, and I was expecting that it's gonna bounce and then go up for wave three to the upside. Right? That's a long way to go, but little by little, step by step. So so far, and I had a trade open from the smaller time frame, right, with the setup, and we ended up like, let me show you the live chart right now. Current chart is this. So all the way on the top here, I closed my trade, and it is retracing right now. And now the thing is, excuse me, you all know that this is the month of Ramadan, and I'm fasting, no eating, no drinking, no smoking, no nothing, right? So my throat is a little messed up. All right, so excuse me for that. So here, if you put the fib from here to here, you can see here that it came down to 78%. Not touched quite exactly, but it went up from there. So we can count it as 78%, right? And then it went up straight up to 23% line, right? Man, come on. Excuse me. So 23% line hit and now dropping. So from 78 to 23, usually it goes back down to, it should be going down to 127 somewhere here. I don't even have it written here. Added that number. I need to add that level there, right? That would be a butterfly pattern, right? But in Elliott wave perspective, if I see if it is one and two, then wave three is going to be there. And if it needs to go to the upside, then it's not going to drop from here. So that butterfly pattern is in question now. And I think that instead of that, we need to switch the fib now. For example, keep that fib in place, and then we draw the fib from here to here. What the heck? Okay, anyway. So now you can see that we almost touch here as well, like 78%. Or if we count this as 61%, then it may go down and go back to 23 and then go to the upside. If we can consider this as 78% here, and let me see here. So this line, so it didn't touch exactly 78%, just like at the bottom here, but very close, right? So from there, instead of 23, it may stop at 38 as well, right? So let me get that. Okay, let me get rid of this. And where the heck that over here? Okay, so I was looking. Let me go on this chart, bigger chart. So instead of this fib, and it's 23% and it's dropping, if we can just put this this way, if it is going to the upside, we have the first scenario is intact, right? So that's plan A. I'm gonna and explain that as well later on. But see this one, it is almost like, let's count 61%, then it can go down to 23%, and then to 78, and then become a failed layer, and then continue to go to the upside. That's another way looking at it, right? So it's a little tricky. My Elliott wave count saying that it's going to go to the upside right now. On a 40-minute chart, it is making a bearish butterfly and need to come down. So let's say if it comes down and around 28%, I mean 23% line, if it gets stopped, it can go to the upside, right? So that's what it is. But for now, I'm gonna redo the chart. I'm gonna make the same chart. It's like 78, 23, and now it's coming down here, but Elliott wave also intact to the upside. Now, this is basically what I'm saying is that it can go to the downside and it also can go to the upside. And what is the reality? That's the truth, right? I got a comment on my YouTube that only owner knows what it is, because simply saying that it can go to the upside and it can go to the downside. That's what it is. If you look at the Forex factory calendar, the economic calendar, what it shows the previous and then forecast. Forecast means possible, probability, right? What they're forecasting is that this might happen. It might not. So what they're saying is that the number maybe the number will come positive, but it can also come negative. So what really happened? Before the news, no one knows where the market or where the price is going to go. It's going to go up or down based on the news. If the news comes out positive, the price goes up. If the news comes out negative, price goes down. That's the rule of thumb, right? So plan A is the most probability is where? If all the calculation and everything tells me that 80% chance that it might go to the upside, then that would be my plan A, right? And I will stick to that first. But what if the plan A failed because of the news comes out negative? So now it's not going to go to the upside. So then now the plan A fail. So now you need to have a plan B in place so that as soon as the plan A fail, apply the plan B, which is now the news is bad, it's going to go down. Now, what if that failed? How? Because the news comes out neutral. Now it's not going to go to the upside, it's not going to go to the downside. Then apply plan C, which is stay away from that pair that day or that time at least, right? Don't trade. So this is the business. Need to understand it, right? It's simple logic. If the news comes out, before the news, nobody in the whole wide world knows where the price is going to go. It can go both sides. NFP, every single, even the biggest trader in the world, wait until the news comes out, right? Because whatever the number comes out, the price movement depend on that, either up or down. But if you have plan in place already that if it's going to go to the upside, this is how I'm going to make the entry. And if it's going to go down, this is how I'm going to make the entry. One side is like 80% chance, the other one is 20%. For example, when I made this chart right there, see, this is what happened to this chart. And I opened the trade because I got the entry. Because in my calculation, this is wave one, this is wave two, this is wave one, this is wave two of wave three. And then as soon as it started to go up, I thought, okay, maybe it is working. My plan A is working. So I opened the trade. And now from here, we are here. Not all the way, right? So it doesn't go in one day. That this is a big distance. So it might be like 3-4 days a week distance there. So step by step, day by day. So, but what if it dropped? Like, for example, let me give you an example. Same example, just the opposite. I'll give you right now. EA, right? So the EA chart I made is this. Not even this one. Let me get close to it's 3-2. Okay. For example, this one that is going to go to the upside. But what really happened to this chart is from here, it went up a little bit, but then it came down. Why? Why? Because even I made the chart, I can't find it right now here. I made the chart that this thing is going to go from here to here, right? From 127, but it dropped. So what did I do? When it's dropping, because of what? I'm watching the Aussie index. Aussie index start to get powerfully again strong, right? So if the Aussie index is gonna get strong, how the heck this thing is gonna go up? It's gonna go down. So my take was to take this. If I find the entry, the downside, instead of I was thinking that it might go up because of the Aussie weakness, but Aussie got strong, and now it's gonna drop, and every pair move a certain amount of pippage in a day. So if it start to go down, then for the rest of the day it's going to go down and then fulfill that. Here's the daily range, 119. It moved, yesterday it moved 190, right? So that's what happened. Aussie got strong. So far today, after 5 p.m., it's only 12 pips. So it's just the day just started, right? And this is a current setup, by the way. So it's a big drop here. But what I'm saying, what I'm showing here, that when it starts to drop from here, see this white dotted line? This is where the day started. And after that, it started to drop. And I found my short entry, and here's the short entry. So if I am bearish here and I got the short entry and I see looking at the index and it is powerfully going to the upside and there is no news that is out there to make it weaker, what am I supposed to do? Go long here? I can't, right? The only thing I can go, according to my system, is short. So I open the short, end up with 90 pip here, and because of the Aussie getting strong, this one, pound Aussie, also gave me the same similar kind of entry, and it came down to 105. Even though in the last video, I said that both of these things might be going to the upside. Watch out for that for long. But this is the game. If you don't understand, don't say that no one understands. Everybody understand that. Big experienced traders, they all understand that the price can go anywhere, any direction, depend on the news, the funding, right? If there is no funding and you have a direction, it might work out. But if you make a chart like I'm telling you right now here that it's a big drop, right? So it might go to the upside from here to here, and very slim chance that it's going to go down from here. Right, so it is about to post a reversal candle here. Pound Aussie already did, I guess. Yes, see that? Okay, so it is from here to here, 127 and double bottom. So we have 80% chance that it might go up a little bit, maybe 100, 150, and I'm trying to cash that out. If it's going to drop, I'll probably open it, but in this case, may not because it's a pretty big drop, so I don't want to take a risk. If it's here, and if I'm expecting long, instead of long, it's going to go down. So it's a pretty, small move. So it may go down here, here, here. So yeah, I will take the short. And I did. Right? So I did short the pound Aussie and Euro Aussie. Both are there. You see, this is a pound Aussie today. This is the Euro Aussie today. This is a Bitcoin. See, remember the Bitcoin I just showed you? I made the chart. It go there, and this is the entry is from the smaller time frame. But from here, when I made the chart, my entry was there, and I ended up here this much. Simple as that. So 80% plan A, 20% plan B, 0% plan C. All right, simple as that. And any business and any smart person will do its work according to this plan A, plan B, plan C. Because nothing is guaranteed in this world. Even our life is not guaranteed. I am talking right now, but maybe after an hour, boom, gone. Heart attack. What's the guarantee here? Nothing, right? So we wait, and then for the news. And even my take is that I don't try to understand the news. Understanding news sometimes is very difficult, right? We think that it's a positive, but some other calculation wise, it's actually negative. So we think that, oh, it's a positive, price is supposed to go to the upside, but then price is dropping and we are scratching our head, what the heck happened, right? So I said, what the hell with it? I'm just simply going to watch my chart at the time of the news. If the news come out at 2 a.m., and I'm watching the chart, and right after that, within a minute or two, prices start to go up on the chart, that means the news is good. I don't care what news is. I don't want to even see. I don't want to hear. The news came out good. That's why the price is going to the upside. Simple as that. And I will be looking for long at that time. Even though if I'm expecting a short, I will take a long because the news now dictate the pace. Now me, not my chart, nobody else. Price action. The news, the fundamental, is the one that caused the price movement. We have to follow that. right? So that is for that comment. And, I understand that, it's a lot of people out there may have the same thinking that, man, it says that it may go up, it may go down. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the reality of this business, right? I see this, it's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What the heck? So if you understand, need to understand that there is no if. You must understand if you want a success in this business. Simple as that. All right. So now, enough with that. So Bitcoin, we already did that. Pound Aussie is going to the upside. It might, and then look for the long. And Euro Aussie as well, because they're both going to go up because of the Aussie weakness. Now, all of a sudden, remember yesterday I said in my last webinar, I said that USD, NFP came out bad and USD is supposed to get weaker. That's exactly what happened. Let's go take a look at the USD. I'll redo this chart and then I'll post on the Telegram, okay, for you guys. And now let's take a look at the USD. And now I think that it's going to start to get strong again. You see that? So it make the waves, right? So this could be like A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, and this is sideways 4. Is it 38%? Let's take a look. Even though, oh man. Okay, let's get rid of that. If this is wave 3, then it's 50%. No problem, right? And it is at that level. So it's a big level, 0426, 0426 weekly low. Where the heck is that? 04. Oh, here. It's the little tiny bitty number, right? So it bounced from there, and now it is exactly at 0485. All right. So this is the game here, ping pong. So these are the numbers. This is a lot of wood to chop here, right? So if you are going to go to the upside, it's going to be very tough because uh, all of these places, right? A lot of sellers are sitting, pending orders. So every time it goes over there, boom, it's going to get a slap down, right? It goes there, boom, goes there, boom, right? So, and then, sellers have to work hard, I mean, buyers, so that they can take it to the upside. This is how the game is, right? So we're bouncing from this little number. We bounce from here exactly first. Then, now we are here. So let's see what happens. But this is my take. And right now, because of this war, a lot of things are very, very uncertain and very hard to predict of what's going to happen. Anything, Trump comes out and, move his magic wand and then that's it. It'll ruin the market, right? Everything is upside down. It doesn't matter where it's going, it can reverse in a blink of an eye. So be careful. He can come anytime or tweet anytime about anything. Right? And how much is truth and how much is lie, you all know that. So be careful. Right. So this is, it may bounce and then go to the upside now because it should be retracing into this area. So let's see what happened. From here to here, it's okay. No, yeah, very, very bad situation here. Okay, now this is the USD monthly chart, right? So we are kind of like ranging badly here, and like I said, there's a lot of numbers here. If we are going to go to the upside, we're going to have to work hard. So let's see. But I still think that this area is going to hold and we're probably going to go to the upside, most likely, right? So that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go over the small. Now, USD going to get strong than USD yen. By the way, yesterday, USD got weaker. So USD yen also, I think, let me show you here. USD yen. See that? Now, this one, I opened it manually first and then I had my, barely touching the SL, but got saved and it just dropped, and I didn't move the SL. And luckily, I got, that's not much, but 65 pip. Now, USD got weaker, so pound USD, Euro USD both went up, right? This one, 60, all from 700 chart. Simple rules, simple strategy, simple setup. Let me show you pound USD. It was here. See that nicely? And this is the setup, long setup. As soon as you have this here, after that, this is where the entry is, and then gone with the wind. Right? Now it is reversing. So if USD gets strong, we're gonna have to get a short entry here somewhere on a 7-minute chart or a 20 down the road. Similarly, Euro USD. This is a 40-minute chart, by the way, and I'm making this a daily recap for my subscribers, so they all have it, a 40-minute chart. But this one is not a very good setup right now. It is sideways here, so I'm gonna bypass this one and wait for a proper setup. Now this one, you can see here, remember I exactly said that this thing is going to go to the upside for 58.88, then it's going to come down to this number, but it came down a little bit more, then it's going to go up, and maybe it's going to go all the way to this. Now is the time. Now is the time, and if USD keep getting strong or yen keep getting weaker, then we can go for this number now. So see this, we hit this number and drop. That doesn't mean that it's going to drop all the way down. Same here. We hit this number, drop, make a setup, actually, long setup again. Now break, and next number, drop, make a long setup again. Break this one and long setup, and then drop here after hitting this number and make a long setup here again. And it's going to have, same thing happen here. And we probably going to break this, and then go hit this, and then drop, and then probably drop all the way. All right. So this is also, it might give you a nice a long here on 7-minute chart, or maybe down the road 20-minute chart. Right now it's 7:24. So 8 o'clock is the time that Tokyo begins, and after that, see if you can find the entry. Right. That's exactly where now my time right now is. To open my fasting. So I'm going to go now, and just wanted to show you that Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie are still in a very, very good position to go long. So let's take it from there. I'm going to finish it and record it. I have some more setups, but I'll make the video again, another video later on. All right. So bye for now, and talk to you guys later. So where the heck this thing? Okay, here. Stop recording.